we have our matecitos ready, which is the most important thing for this channel. Hello everyone! So I have here my matecito ready, which I'm gonna have, and if you don't know what it is, you should see my latest video. So I'm going to react to this Odd Man Out video called 6 Latinos versus 1 Fake, because as you may not really know, because I don't know why you actually would know that, but I'm Latin American, I'm Argentinian, and actually English is my second language. So I'm going to react today to this video of Odd Man Out. So let's get started. Now.
Another episode of Odd Man Out. Se habla espanhol, há subtítulos disponíveis abaixo. Se você fala português, tem legendas aqui embaixo, é só clicar. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. Stick around to the end to learn how to get a free trial of premium membership and check out one of our favorite classes. Now, let's get to the episode. How can you tell if someone is a Latino? Is it by the way they dance and the music they listen to? Or
Not
is it by
really.
the way they look or the language they
No,
speak?
that's not true.
Maybe
That
it's
is
by the
true.
food
We
they
got
eat or their
chancla.
passion for soccer.
Messi!
We brought together 7 Latinos.
Soy latino.
Yo soy latina.
Yo soy latino.
Yo soy latina.
Yo soy latino.
Yo soy latino.
Elkie.
One is a liar. If the group discovers who the
Elkie
liar is,
doesn't
they'll
look
win the cash prize.
Latin.
If the
Elkie, I
liar
have my eyes on
survives,
you.
they win the cash prize. This is Odd Man Out.
The game
Obviously,
plan.
just from my face, you're gonna think, "She's Latina?" Like, no.
So typical that there are Latin people that is actually Asian, and they'll go like, but where are you from? Where are you really from? And they go like,
Try to prove my
Latin
Latino
America.
as soon as I can.
I'm very nervous. I don't like to lose.
Elsie is, I don't think Elsie's Latin. Oh, but they're actually going to speak in English.
Obvious question, let's start.
I'm Puerto Rican Mexican. You have a couple
Puerto
Mexicans here?
Rico.
Son los Altos de Jalisco.
He,
Republic.
okay, I'm not going to say
I'm
something
the only one
judgy.
that speaks Portuguese
I
here.
am just not.
Damn, I can't prove I speak Portuguese.
I am
because
just
no
not.
one
I am just
I
not.
mean, it's similar.
You fala portugués?
That girl looks not Latin
Argentina,
American.
Buenos Aires.
Ah, she is. Okay.
You guys should ask each other.
The Argentinian girl is,
What province?
Provincia, soy de Buenos Aires,
Ah.
capital federal. And
she
you,
is
no,
Argentinian. I can really tell.
Well, alright, I'm living in the U.S. and I was born in the U.S., but my mom was
So you're not
from
Latin.
Martinez, Buenos Aires, and my dad is from Arizona.
You're not
my parents
Latin.
live in Avellaneda.
Nah,
Yeah.
you guys' accents are
You
on
were,
fire right now.
you are living in the U.S. You were born in the U.S. Then you're not Latin.
Anywhere. Like
You may have just your parents, but
Costa Rica's like
you're not really Latin. I mean, I don't know. Who am I to
Same
judge?
thing about like representation.
Who am
is super
I?
important. So I'm like half Puerto Rican,
Half Puerto Rican, half
but I was
Mexican.
raised
That's
by my
really
mom,
cool.
So I relate more culturally.
I have never been to Puerto
What
Rico.
about you, Miguel?
Yeah, Miguel, I want to hear from Miguel.
Yeah.
The only guy that looks lighter than me.
My parents taught me both English and Spanish at the same time growing up. People speaking to me in English just think I'm white. People speaking to me in Spanish just think like I'm Hispanic. Tomas, you
I
mentioned
have
something
my
like that.
eyes
Did you ever have that
on
experience where
Miguel,
people just don't think you have to because of,
Miguelito,
like how you look?
Oh yeah, all the
and
time. People
Elkie.
literally like deny it to my face when I'm
Also
literally
Tomas.
Like, I'm Latino. Like,
I love how
Spanish, and they're
like
no, you're
down the
not, no,
name
you
it's
don't. Like, how you
Latino?
gonna tell me?
Question
And
mark.
Argentina has a lot of white people, like.
Yeah.
Andre too, because I was
We
talking
will
to my
see
friend,
about that.
and she's Brazilian, and people are like,
We will
Brazilians are
see
not
about
Latinos,
that.
But it's like, yes, this is
Of
Latin
course, the
America.
Brazilians are
I mean,
Latinos.
technically they're not Hispanic, but they're definitely Latinos.
You are not Latin. I have my eyes on Elkie and Miguel and also
my
Tomas.
girlfriend, when I came in here, that she said, "Watch you be like the darkest person here," and I'm pretty sure.
Actually, David.
I went to visit New York, and I was curious to see like if
I
people
feel
would
like
think I was
Elkie is
Latina or not, 'cause
American.
I feel like I don't give off the vibe sometimes.
I mean,
Someone
I
told
don't
me
know
was
why.
Asian.
Oh, well, I can
But
tell
maybe
you
she
that.
just.
All right.
But Elkie doesn't
Around
look
one, I would
Asian.
say it was pretty hectic.
I think they felt I was legit. Hopefully.
I feel like I didn't speak enough, and I didn't speak
I
in
didn't
Spanish.
speak Spanish, she says. Oh, followers go voting.
Miguel.
Miguel, oh, poor Miguel.
Doesn't look at all as a Mexican.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't look it. Now I'm doubting about the other guy.
Miguel.
Elkie,
I
yes,
anticipated
Elkie
the
can be,
losses
and
of the
Tomas. Oh,
Argentina
the three of
jerseys.
those,
Could
right?
be a fan.
But actually,
she would ask the
Miguel,
question, we would answer, and then she would build
I
off
don't know.
what we said.
I feel like
So
he
it's
could
kinda
be
easier
Mexican.
to, get an answer from that.
The votes are in for round 1.
I'm like, my heart is racing. amazing right now.
Bro, I swear
And
to
the
God.
person eliminated this
Don't
round
do it.
is
Don't do it.
Miguel.
Oh, Miguel.
Oh my
Miguel.
God. Why would they
Why
vote
Miguel?
Miguel.
I'm with David in that.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to sharing my culture and talking about different aspects of my culture. And I just got round one, dude.
Oh, the round 2, fiesta
Round two.
round.
This is the fiesta round. You will each have 1 minute to tell us about your favorite cultural or family party tradition.
I'm very nervous, but this is gonna be fun.
I'll have to talk about Carnival. You guys all know. It's the biggest party in the world. Basically, 3 million people in the streets, and we are all dressed in costumes and with our faces painted. We are all shirtless, like the guys only, the girls not.
Shirtless.
We are high-fiving random people
That's
that we don't
true,
know.
though.
We are hugging people.
Brazil
There's
is like
There's
that.
also some problems about Carnival, like you could get
Brazilians
robbed,
are
but it's
really-
okay. You will still
really
have
cool.
fun if you get robbed. Any city you go, there will be a party going on. It's crazy. That's the word to describe it.
Everything he said, you can just learn from watching the movie Rio, the little bird flying around. So
Rio.
Argentina, I mean, since we're like a pretty Catholic
Rio, it's
country and all that, we all celebrate mostly
Christmas and
Navidad.
Navidad.
Doesn't seem very excited.
In Argentina, I've been.
And
there
he
to
also
Argentina,
talked about the
and during
movie
Argentina,
Rio,
it's
and
summer
Rio
in
is
Argentina
actually
for Christmas, so
it's
different.
about two American
Fireworks going on,
main
like, the whole
characters.
night. We empanadas. There's usually
I mean,
asado,
it's curious that
obviously.
he
We
mentioned
take a lot of
that
pride
movie
in
that American
nighttime
people are
fun.
so now.
I feel like there should be something more exciting, especially with like football and stuff.
No matter where you are, you're more than likely gonna see fireworks.
Do you know the
Tomas, I
different
don't
types of
think.
cuts for the meats for the asado?
Like different types of meat. You're right. You're what you're saying.
Nah, bro.
There's chinchulin. There's a lot of stuff. That's more pork,
Chinchulin,
I know,
that's-
but I
that's
can't
true.
give you specifics. I'm kind of blanking out. I don't know why.
I mean, he didn't know how to answer.
He's
so I don't know how
lying.
to feel about that because I mean, there's a lot of cuts.
Tomas is sus.
The fiesta that my
Tomas
family
is
loves to
not
celebrate
Argentinian.
is New Year's. Well, a staple is asado, y like how I told you, there's like
She
matambre,
is-
ensalada,
Okay, there you
chinchulin,
go, yeah.
so-
She's
but that's
so
like the generic, right?
Argentina.
She is definitely Latina all the way.
For music,
Yeah,
like
I
we're known
learned
for
is
tango, but
Argentina.
really what's playing in the background is
Totally.
gonna be cumbia, like all our cousins are gonna be like that. And
Tomas,
everybody's
that's
gonna
not
have,
how
like,
you
the
dance
fancy
cumbia.
jersey,
You do it
and
like
it's gonna
that.
always be playing soccer
When
or
he started doing
sports
like,
in the background.
Latinos
Everybody's gonna
love
be
he's a
like,
liar.
"Oh,
Tomas,
yeah."
you're a liar.
Like, that's like the whole house. Or
Dale,
campeón,
dale campeón, dale.
Messi. We're gonna be making chocotorta, flan.
Okay, she is so Argentina. I am starting of doubting if I am Argentina now.
Of course.
Yo, if she's the imposter, bro, I quit. So the thing about Dominicans is
Yeah,
like,
if she's
they
the
will
imposter,
find an excuse to
she's
party
well prepared.
anytime,
She
any
did
day, it doesn't
homework.
matter. So it's funny because like in DR, even though
Okay,
July 4th
he's
and
not
Thanksgiving
talking
is a
in
holiday only in
Spanish, and I
America, if
wonder
they hear about it, they're
why.
like, all right, that's a good day to party. So we're gonna party that day too. We
Why
celebrate
are you
Christmas
just
December
speaking
24th, and then we party
English?
all night long.
Latinos never celebrate on the 25th. That's facts.
We would spend
Yeah,
the whole
totally.
night. I'm talking about like till 4 in the
Totally.
morning. listening to music,
Party
dancing,
all night.
bachata, merengue, salsa,
Party
pizza,
all night.
all that stuff, and then we all wake up until like 1 p.m. the next day.
Okay, so
Okay,
my favorite
that's you,
tradition is
man.
around Christmas time.
I
We
don't
all know
believe
we
that
love
much.
Christmas, right? So we make tamales. My grandma lives in a place called Venecia, and she has like a big quinta or like finca.
Wait, that's so cool. I'm like so happy someone said quinta.
You normally get it with your family, and you make
Okay,
like
now
a long
I'm starting to
table,
believe that
and
Elki
each
is
person
Latina.
has a responsibility. So one person
I am,
puts like
I am.
the masa, and then the other person puts like the pork, or some people like to put carrots and bell pepper or chila. I really enjoy it because it's, you know, when you get to be with your family and you're all kind of like
Oh,
doing
that's
something
so
together. You
nice.
have your
Now
music,
I'm
you
gonna
have your laughs,
travel.
and you have
I
someone
can't.
scolding you because you're doing it wrong.
Freaking
The
COVID.
scolding part, true.
Yeah.
So my favorite
Angela.
family tradition party is
Angela,
Three Kings Day. It's very, very
Angela.
popular in Puerto Rico. It's about 2 weeks
I don't
after
trust
Christmas.
Angela,
You and your whole
neither
family go to their house.
Thomas.
You're Christmas caroling,
Andre
but Latino
and
style,
David.
right? So you have
Okay,
music,
the only
instruments,
people that I
dancing,
actually
singing,
trust
and then you have a big party,
now
you have food,
is
you have arroz
Aileen
con gandules, you have all
and
types of
Elki.
meat,
But the
drinks, you have
rest,
coquito there, and you
suspicious.
just stay up all night. Sometimes
She's
you just
actually
have coffee and
pretty
everything.
educated on this.
And so that's kind of one of my most favorite family traditions turned party style.
I hope I did a good job representing my country.
I then asked a really good question, which
Thomas
any
is
of you
not
would
Latino.
know,
He
and
just-
I'm
he just-
stupid for messing up
Or
because
he's
I
a
don't know, I
very
just
good
drew a blank. I couldn't
liar.
think of it.
He's a very good
Angela
imposter.
talked last and shared less details about her story.
I'm gonna vote Tomas because
Maybe it's Angela
other
though.
people might vote him.
Andres. I would have liked to see more about his family traditions.
Tomás.
Maybe
I'm gonna
it's
say Andre.
Angela though.
Passion, bro.
No, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say Elkie.
We counted all the votes for round
Seriously?
2, and we have a tie between
Oh, no.
Andre and Tomas.
I
A
knew I
tie.
would chosen
These people are crazy.
We will go into a tiebreaker
These
where
people are
each of
crazy,
you will have
he
20
says.
seconds to state your case. Tomas, you're up first.
I Thomas.
I understand why
I
you might
don't.
have chosen me, and I did mess
But
up on
he
something
just-
pretty
he's
stupid
really
with the
American.
meat cuts and all that of asado and dumb. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, you already know what he about to get voted off for.
Oh no, I feel so bad.
But Aileen knows for a fact that there's some things that somebody that's not from Argentina would have said. And I don't know, I feel like as
I
soon
don't
as
know.
her and I started speaking, we like connected.
I feel like in
and stuff.
Argentinian
Eu
would
sei que eu
say
não
more
pareço
stuff.
brasileiro, mas eu sou
Oh,
brasileiro, estou falando português agora. eu espero
he
que vocês
speaking
estejam entendendo. Eu não
Portuguese.
sei por que vocês não
Bom
acham que eu sou
dia.
brasileiro.
Banheiro.
Mas tudo bem, o Tomás
That's
também não
just-
parece que... Ele parece que ele é argentino.
But no
então
one
eu
will
também não sei
understand
porque vocês
because,
votaram na gente. That's
No
basically
one speaks
what I
Portuguese
said.
there.
I hope you
Like he
guys
could be lying and just
Just because
being
you
like
speak
blah, blah, blah,
Portuguese
blah,
doesn't
and
make you
everybody would
Brazilian.
believe
I'm
him.
gonna still vote Tomas.
Oh, they're voting him
I'm voting
though.
Andre. Tomas,
Andre,
I'm
Andrea,
I'm quite upset that
Andre.
I'm in this predicament because they already know.
But
that
why
they're
don't
gonna
they
choose me.
say if
We have counted all the votes,
he's an imposter or
and the
not?
person eliminated this round is...
Oh my god, my heart.
Oh, poor
Andre.
Thomas, now I feel bad for
There we
him.
go.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Andre is
they
just so
connected better
confused.
in
He's like,
terms of
why?
culture.
That
Why
is
do
crazy.
they think
For the first time
that
in my
of
life, I've been
me?
accepted into the Latino community.
Round 3,
So I feel like the
misconception.
biggest misconception that I get is the language and the accent.
The
I lived in the
accent.
United States illegally for a while, so I lost a little bit of
Ooh,
Spanish.
illegal
and I feel like
vibes.
I met a lot of Latinos who didn't speak Spanish. So a lot of people are like, oh, if you don't speak Spanish, you're not Latino, right? And I'm like, no. And then, since I do speak fluent English, guys like expect me to have a sexy Latina accent, and I'm like, no, I speak fluent English. That doesn't make me less of a Latina.
Just from
That's
looking at my
so
face,
true.
yeah, I am Korean, I'm Asian. My grandparents, my parents, all from Korea, but they all lived in Argentina
But there are
for
many
30
Asian
years,
people. They're
and
like
I was
so.
born there. I lived there for 15
a lot
years.
of-
Even there, people used to always
I'm
call me like,
confused.
"I sos una chinita," which means like,
There's
oh, like
lots
you're an
and lots
Asian
of
chick, like you
Asian
don't
people
belong
in
here. And even
Argentina.
here in the U.S., when I do speak Spanish, they're like, "Why
Here
are
in
you
the US?
speaking
So she
Spanish?
lives in
Like,
the
who
US?
let you speak Spanish?" And I'm like, "Excuse me, like,
Where do
that's-
you
I think
live?
That's a really big misconception. That just because you
Aileen,
look Asian,
decide.
you might not look like a
Decidite,
standard person
mija.
who comes from Latin America. That you can be Latina, Latino,
So she's
Latinx, and
Latin,
that
but
you
her
always have to speak
grandparents are
Spanish. But
from
you really don't. I think
Asia,
it's
but
the
she
culture that
lives in the
matters,
US.
the music,
What?
what you share
How
with
did
others.
they are my age? They
First of all,
have traveled the whole
misconception
world. What is
all
this about?
Dominicans is the fact that none of them want to acknowledge that they have any African descent. Like you
I am
mentioned to
Latin
any
American, but
Dominican
I-
that,
I'm
like,
staying
oh,
Latin
like,
American.
you have black in you, right? They're like,
Latin
no,
American.
I'm not black, I'm not black. Your skin
For
tone,
now.
your hair, everything, you have African descent in you. You
Yeah,
have to
that's
acknowledge
true.
it.
Colorism and racism in the Latino community
There's
is
a lot of
huge.
racism.
It's a problem. I didn't grow up speaking
That's
Spanish.
sadly
And it wasn't until
true.
middle
People
school
don't
that I
make
took
cry.
Spanish
This
classes,
was supposed
and
to
so
be
I always
funny.
passively knew it, but never actively got the chance to learn it. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I might not be Latinx enough or Latina enough because I don't speak fluent Spanish. The main thing I want to talk about
Okay.
really is just like emphasizing that
I
there's
think I'm
not
gonna
one
skip
cookie
to the
cutter of
other
what it means
round.
to be
I'm not
Latina.
getting anything
Valued in the
here.
communities, all of that is really important.
Okay, I have something super funny to ask. Vacunas. Do you guys
That's
have?
another thing. Oh my god.
Birthmark?
I'm
Vacunas!
so jealous. I tell my mom this. That's so crazy you
This
said
is
that. I
just
tell
great.
every Dominican this. I am so jealous
Okay, we're
of
gonna
every
start.
Dominican that has that little mark there because I'm like, bro, like I can't even be like, look.
She said
Round
some
3
other shit.
elimination.
I think I'm gonna vote Tomas just because
And
I think
here
everyone else
Tomas.
is going to, and it's better to be safe than sorry.
Again,
It's better to be
Tomas.
safe.
Tomas,
Sorry.
And I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm
bye,
sorry,
Thomas.
Tomas. I saved you last round. I can't save you again.
Thomas
The
solos.
person eliminated
He
this
lost.
round
Bro, they were
is
He
not for me.
lost
Tomas.
hugely. I really hope he's not. I feel like one of the imposters is still here.
He's out.
They're
I
just.
feel betrayed.
I feel betrayed.
Stabbed in the back.
This is
Why he
basically my
was
family right
so
now. I'm getting rid of
sensitive.
him. I'm sorry.
I'm getting
wanna
rid of him.
continue the
That's so
game?
mean.
Give me a thumbs up if you want to go to round 4. Give me a thumbs down if you think you caught them all and want to end the game now.
I don't know what to do.
What are you saying? End the game!
Majority has
We're
voted,
gonna
and we
know
will
what
end the game now.
happened. The results.
Can I say something real quick? Listen, if any of you guys are still the moles, we're gonna have some problems. I swear on everything.
If the color turns green, you all win.
You all win.
If it's red, the mole is still in the game and you lost.
Oh,
In
my
3,
God.
2,
2,
1.
1. Mama, whoa.
I'm sorry,
I'm so happy.
Oh, wait, oh my god.
But who is it?
The game is over
The
and
game's
the
over and the
Latinos
Latinos
have
have
won.
won. Yeah.
That means that the winners will be receiving a cash
Cash
prize,
prize.
and we're also going to be gifting them the
That's
Akinto
cool.
experience, where you'll get to pick your
Akinto,
favorite
what
basics
is
from our
this?
new interactive apparel brand.
Oh, this is
Will
like
the
part
mole
of the video.
please raise your hand in 3,
Oh, who is 3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Miguel. Oh, okay.
We got it.
Thomas was actually
Keep on
Argentine.
voting.
My name in the game is Miguel Rosa. My actual name is Michael Rose.
Michael
I am
Rose.
not
I am
Latino,
not
as you guys
Latino.
guessed. I studied abroad for a semester, and I lived with a bunch of guys that are all Mexican.
Andre, I'm so sorry, bro.
Oh, don't worry.
Me too.
Why sorry?
No one can speak that
I'm sorry you're
perfect.
not
That's why I
Latin.
thought I